Hi, everybody. Welcome once again to another Low on Health podcast. Once again, just kind of one of my little daily ramblings of my little video blog here. Not that much to talk about. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this, shall we? We got up. I do want to mention one of my subscriptions on YouTube. Basically, it's a musical group called Pop Little Moose. Basically, they put a new video out today, which I like to share. I really do always kind of enjoy their music. What they do is basically every instrument you hear, you will see in the video at some point. And they basically just edit these really well, and it's just really nice to actually see something like this kind of fresh. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have it down to a science now, but just every time they release one, I like to watch them. It's just interesting to see all the pieces come together. Moving on here, basically some news came out about Mass Effect. It's kind of one of the newest games, basically, that EA is doing this. If you buy it, you get like a one-time use code for in-game content. In which case they did this with Dragon Age, and they also did this with Saboteur. And I actually kind of like this because it's an incentive to people to buy it, not buy it pre-owned and not just rent it. This way, if you buy it, you're going to get the code and you're going to be able to use it and get some free content, which is actually a pretty good move, I'm going to have to say. I usually might be against this, but it actually makes sense to let a customer have premium content for a game that they're going to buy, as opposed to people who just rent it or are just going to get it used. Moving on here, I do want to mention up on Low on Health. I mentioned I was going to do some back-end redesign, and I kind of got most of it done. The review section, what I did here is I got rid of all the old reviews before the 2010. And what I did is I actually correlated them all together into one big Excel file, which I know is fascinating. It actually did take me some time. So if you want to see all my old reviews, it's easier to search and find them now. You just basically click on that link. I clicked right there. Go ahead and open up the archived reviews Excel file. And when you open that up, it's going to have basically all the stuff here. I do apologize. Give me a second here to get this resized. But basically, it's going to have all the reviews that I've done for every game I've played through 2006 to recent. What you see here is you're going to have, of course, the name of the game, what system, the rating I gave it, and then the actual year I played it. Now, not all games, these aren't done by when they're released, so some games might be reviewed earlier. And then basically in this thing here is this column here is my whole write-up of it. Now you're going to have to click into it to open it up, or depending on what kind of Excel you have here, to be able to view it. But that's basically every single game that I've played since 2006 and reviewed. Everything is there. Some of the reviews are shorter than others. Some of them are longer than others. Doing this, I realized my 2 Human review is actually probably one of my longest reviews, which is kind of sad. But you can basically see through here, it's a good 200 plus to almost 250. Just basically of every single game I've played since 2006. If you notice, some of them, the ones that have little asterisks next to them, those are kind of like my honorable mentions, meaning I probably played them a lot or played them to death or came back to them at a later point. I also put in this Excel file some of my articles that I've written up, like my game of the year, like my end of the game of the year stuff, and I will be updating this as I do review sets. So it's kind of just an interesting thing. It just kind of clears up the back end of the site for me, keeps everything in one spot, and this way too, it's easier for you to basically, if you want to find a game, you can just Control F and search for a Final Fantasy game or Crackdown or something along those lines. But that's what I was working on earlier, and it just took me a long time to get all together. Also, let's see what we got going on here. Let's go ahead and check out Xbox Live, of course. We got 6 people playing. We got Darksiders, of course, Modern Warfare. Solid Milk's doing that Forza Motorsport, of course, dashboard video for Lord of the Toast, which that makes sense. Show Titan X there is playing the 1 versus 100, which I was actually able to kind of pull off that project I tried. I wasn't able to rip video from 1 versus 100. I just couldn't get it to work with this camera and my TV. But I did rip the audio, in which case at the end of this video I'm going to put the audio up of me and Darren just kind of talking to BS in 1 versus 100. Now it is kind of a work in progress. I am not kind of happy with the audio quality coming from Xbox Live, but that's just because I am basically splicing it and resplicing it to get into my soundboard. What I am working on is a project with Skype and my current software to maybe see if I can get guest people talking on this little vidcast about what I'm looking at and whatnot. That's going to be a work in progress, and I'm always just trying new things, trying new production type of stuff. It's keeping me busy, and I find it kind of fun, just kind of trying to put all the pieces together. But that's really about it for the day. Not that big of a day, not that much going on. But do stick around if you want to listen to that thing with me and Darren talking. Let me leave feedback. Let me know how it, what do you think about it. And if you're interested in joining me on doing one of these in a Skype cast, to where you would basically talk, and I'm trying to get to where you could actually see the screen and me record it, let me know in the comments or just shoot me an email. Okay? So thank you guys all for watching, and have a good day.
Welcome to Low on Health Live.
George Washington.
Everyone answer.
Ooh. What do you think about the whole Conan O'Brien thing?
Which one is it?
What do I know about it?
Or what do you think about
Hey,
I think it's both silly
Let's see how many
and
players
at the
got it
same
wrong.
time, everybody has their own side. I mean, it's basically, I don't
Okay.
think they should be moving anybody.
next question.
The people where they are or retire Leno.
How long must a player be retired to qualify for the Baseball Hall of Fame? Probably
Answer
5
the
years, right?
question.
It has to be short. How'd you use a safety? What does that mean?
And the
I had a
answer
safety to use
is
those little gold shields.
B.
What do they do though? Like you can basically.
They basically give you the
Let's
correct
see how
answer
everyone did.
and a pass on your streak.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just unlocked an achievement.
Very
Awesome.
well
Oh,
done.
but I haven't got one yet.
Next
I apparently
question.
went streaking.
Nice. What kind of creature is? How do you say that?
Fog.
Everyone answer.
Is that one of the dragons? No, that doesn't make sense. It's probably a fucking troll, isn't it?
And the answer
Not the
is
dragon, I believe.
Yay! It's a dragon name.
let's
Well, I mean,
tally
personally, I
up
like
the
Conan
mob
O'Brien over Jay
knockouts.
Leno. Like he's just the more hipper of the.
But to that same
Cool.
end, it's kind of like, well, nobody
Next
forced
question.
out Johnny Carson. How would they force out Leno? He definitely deserves respect.
I guess. Thank
Answer
God
now.
for the movie poster. Right? That's the only way I know how to spell a chihuahua.
And the answer
is because
is
You know that it wouldn't start with
X.
it could. I could. Let's see how many people thought it would.
How
I mean,
many
did everybody get
players
that one
got
right?
that wrong?
Oh, I got another achievement.
Stop.
I don't know what I'm doing to get these.
Okay.